As millions around the world line up for their COVID booster shots, one woman is celebrating the one-year anniversary of receiving her first vaccine dose. It turned out to be the first vaccine dose. Nurse Sandra Lindsay made history on this day in 2020 when she became the first American to roll up her sleeve and get vaccinated. And joining us now is Sandra, who works as the Director of Critical Care Nursing at Northwell Health in New York. Thanks for being here. It's so good to see you again, really.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So a year is just incredible to think. Tell me about how this year has gone and what your perspective is. The first American to get the shot. What has this year meant, do you think?
Oh, it's meant so much to me. I didn't set out to be the first one vaccinated. I just set out to get vaccinated to protect myself and my loved ones and my community. And it turned out that I was the first one vaccinated. You know, I look back with, you know, a lot of gratitude and pride in the work that I've done thus far to advocate for more people to get vaccinated so we can finally put an end to this pandemic.
And Sandra, when Terry introed you there, he said, you know, one woman is celebrating the one-year anniversary, but I know Terry really meant we're all celebrating, because I remember the way I felt watching you get that shot, because I knew soon I would be able to get mine as well, and so many of my loved ones will be able to get that as well. Can you explain what it means to you to be the first person to receive this vaccine as a Black immigrant woman working in healthcare, especially in light of all the reporting we've done about, you know, Black and brown people who are suffering, you know, the most at the hands of this virus?
So I'm humbled and honored to hold this place in history. And, you know, I saw overwhelming loss among Black people and communities of color during the pandemic. And so, you know, I also wanted to send a message to them that it's okay to trust the science. It's safe. I did my research before I got vaccinated and felt very comfortable going in to get vaccinated. And I know a lot of people, due to past events, have questions and concerns, and it's okay for people to have questions and concerns, but to go to trusted experts and, you know, read trusted materials where they can get those questions answered.
You know, Sandra, your message to the unvaccinated, including some of your co-workers, healthcare workers in New York who are now under this mandate to get vaccinated, your message is so, I don't know, we were just talking about it, non-judgmental. You have such a kind and straightforward way of addressing people that way. First, tell me, is it really just by happenstance that you got the first shot? Did they find like the best spokesperson for this? But more seriously, how is the vaccination effort going with your healthcare workers? But I do want to know, because it seems like you're a ringer here in this.
Well, I don't practice vaccine shaming anyone. My message is from a place of concern and love. Given what I've seen, the harm and the devastation that this virus can cause, and not wanting anyone to be in that position, especially now that we have options, right? The vaccine still remains the most powerful tool that we have to prevent severe illness and death. So I don't want to see anyone in the hospital, definitely not in my area in critical care, where we take care of the sickest patients.
Mm.
And Ms. Lindsay, you know, you were just talking about you're not a vaccine shamer, and I have to admit right here on ABC News Live, I'm not that person as well. I wish I could be. I wish that I could not go out there and say and not vaccine shame people, but I will admit that sometimes I have. So
relatives.
Relatives, that's right. I'm not yelling at people on the street and find out if they have their vaccine card. And by the way, your vaccine card, I understand, is in the Smithsonian. So I don't know how you get into certain restaurants because you have to show your card. No, you probably have the app, right? But let me ask you this. What do you say to people who don't want to get the vaccine?
Well, first, I want to find out from them what they know about the vaccine or don't know about the vaccine, so I could point them in the right direction to get information from trusted sites. And I also want to know what's driving their fear. And, when you ask people those two questions, you get to realize that some people don't really know why they don't want to be vaccinated. And for some, it's just that, I just don't want anybody telling me what to do, which, unfortunately, it's not an option. We are in this together. The pandemic hit us really hard, whether you got COVID or not. Everyone got affected, and so it's going to take a united front to get us out of this predicament.
We're in this together. You speak that, you walk the walk, and talk the talk. And Sandra Lindsay, we want to thank you very much for being with us. I hope we see you in another year. By the way, how do you get into restaurants?
I show my vaccine card, and I'm actually happy when I go to a restaurant and they ask me for it.
I'll bet.
She's got a copy. You got a copy, right? They've got the original at the Smithsonian. You've got a copy.
I got a copy, but it tells me that they're doing the right thing by making sure that, they're keeping the public safe. So I do want them to continue asking for the vaccine cards.
All right. Well, we're happy you could be with us. Thanks very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
She's incredible. She's rubbing off on me. Maybe I should stop vaccine shaming.
That's good. She's a great example and inspiration to us, because really that last thing she said, we're in this together. We don't shame each other. We try to be together and be safe.
No, definitely. All right. It's good to see her.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.